17 News is your local election headquarters. They've been dominating the airwaves and filling up our mailboxes. All those campaign ads that you have had to digest over the last several months. 17's Eitan Wallace joining us now tonight with tips on how to carefully view these ads and understand who's paying for them. Eitan?
Yeah, Jim, and as you're about to see, sometimes the answer lies in the fine print.
The people who wrote this proposition, I would like to look them right in the face.
He's fighting to make our water reliable and clean.
Campaign ads. They seem to be everywhere this election season, but in order to understand the content of the ads, it helps to know who's behind them.
I'm David Valadao, and I approve this message.
Take this ad, for example. Not only does Congressman David Valadao flatly say he approved the ad, the fine print at the bottom of the screen clearly states his campaign paid for the ad, but it can get more tricky. Prop 8 would limit the profits of companies that provide dialysis. Check the fine print.
Dialysis is life support. I'm considered on life support.
This anti-Prop 8 ad was paid for by a number of healthcare companies and dialysis providers. But it's not just TV. This mailer appears to be from Supervisor Mike Maggard, but if you take a look at the fine print at the bottom, it was actually paid for by the Association of Realtors and was not authorized by a candidate.
Committee major funding from California Association of Realtors.
The association also contributed to this radio ad in support of Rudy Salas.
We now have Sheriff Youngblood in Kern and Sheriff Robinson in Kings counties, and they all have two things in common. They all took an oath to protect our families, and they support Rudy Salas for state assembly.
Only problem? Sheriff Youngblood says he has not endorsed anyone in that race.
I texted Rudy and let him know that there was an ad that said that I was endorsed him, that I had not, and he agreed that I had not and that he was going to look into it.
Analysts from both parties say candidates by law are not allowed to spend infinite amounts on ads, but that does not apply to outside groups.
What isn't clear for the voter is that but the unions and other groups can pay unlimited amounts.
When you're talking about ads that candidates don't have anything to do with, this is when you start to see the underbelly of American politics that nobody really likes, but nobody wants to be the first one to pull away from that.
And we reached out to the Association of Realtors repeatedly, but did not hear back. Today marks 13 days until Election Day. Eitan Wallace, 17 News.